Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to match day 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can count to 8. And this is Dwarves versus my Nurgly Wurglies. And who have we been given? I don't know. Yeah, we're probably into guard spam dwarf territory. So let's have a look. Starting teams. It's not actually that spammed, is it? Right, we've got a Mighty Blow lineman. 1, 2... It's more Mighty Blow spammed, I'd say. There's only 2 guard and there's 3 Mighty Blow. This is alright. Looking at the record we've got here, this is probably someone that started life at 1600 TV. Oh my word. And then has gone down and has struggled a little bit. And I think they've struggled because the roster is maybe not the most optimal. Oh, where's the combat star players? Helmut Wolf's crap. Wither Grasp Double Drool is also a pretty rubbish choice. Hack Phlegm is great on tabletop, but is terrible here. Do I just want another lump? Should we just have a lump? Yeah, go on, we'll just have a big lump. There we go. 1 lump. It's not actually very good. It's just a big lump. There he is. Bile Rot Vomit Flesh. We are going to kick here, though. Is there any way to see the star player and make it actually stand out? Alright, strength 5, strength 4, strength 5 in the middle. That's pretty tasty. He's got Troll Slayers, so we're going to have to be slightly wary of Slayer action. So we'll go with that. There we go. Then we've got 2 bloaters, rotters on the line. Bench. What's the difference between Hack Phlegm Tabletop and the Blood Bowl 3 one, says Ben Somniac? It's a good question. The star player in Tabletop has... well, all star players in Tabletop have once per game rules, pretty much, or... yeah, once per turn or once per whatever action rules. And Hack Phlegm is once per game is here, give me the ball, and he just steals it off one of your players. The reason that's so powerful in tabletop is because at tournament play you don't care who you score on, but on here I do care. So I don't want Hack Phlegm scoring touchdowns. He's also a strength 3 dodge piece, which against dwarves I'm not that. No, he's not gonna add value here. So I'm choosing to play with a big strength 5 lump who I can just go and stick against one of his guard pieces. If that just tags a guard piece out and doesn't do anything, that's fine. That's done its job. Because what I've got is I've got 4 strength 4s and 2 strength 5s, and dwarves' weakness is they will struggle to deal with a big line of big strong players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're already into you should start to struggle with this moves. I think that's about right. There we go. I think that looks all right. You'll go. Chaps, first suggestions on first skill on a Beastman and a Chaos Chosen team. No other skills, first skill on the team. Dave, block. In all seriousness, take a Beastman with block. And when the Chaos Warriors level, block. Is it really that boring though? No, block's not boring. Block suddenly takes a team that is incredibly unreliable and makes it a tiny bit more reliable. Once you've done that, your second skill, I would recommend you take three goats, put block on all 3 of them. And then you can start doing fun things like, I want a Mighty Blow goat. I want a Juggernaut, a Frenzy goat. You're going to Juggernaut Frenzy, right? Some you will want to take, and others not so much. No assurance's first skill. No. Block. My Renegade Dark Elf is sneaky day player. Yeah, IBs, that definitely works. Right, where's my Blitz? My Blitz, I think, is going to be that Troll Slayer. I'm going to try and take control of the centre and then force him to want to go down the side. That's what I'd like to see happen. These, what do you guys think of the dice? You've seen a couple of seen them a couple of dice. Do we like them? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, one of the world's best, world's most famous, world's most sought after custom painters has just arrived. His name is Fro. Hello, Chris. Good evening. Hope you're well.
Oh, Andy Davo. It's better at Blood Bowl than a can of Spam.
See, we're now starting to cook with gas. And then our gas cooker suddenly ignited and exploded and everything was all shit and miserable. Never mind. Right. We're going to go with maximum greed. Which means we can then 3 dice this. And then we can put the blob onto the guy anyway. So we've managed to knock over this side here. The blob is on the guard. I don't think there's anything bad happening here. And I think I'm going to induce my opponent to want to come this way by being deliberately just a little bit too weak here for him to then do this, for us to then shut that door. Shut that door! Ian and Chris, how was the painting? BB Nut says, I was watching an old run of yours and you were worried about Chaos Renegades being added to Blood Bowl 2. With what you know now, do you think the worry was warranted? Yes. Chaos Renegades in the old rule set in Blood Bowl 2 time and Chaos Renegades in this rule set, Blood Bowl 3 time, are nowhere near the same team. Not even remotely the same team, really. And it's weird because they haven't really changed that much. What's changed is the skill access and their and the skills that are available to them. So, old Chaos Renegades were human linemen, which were movement 6, strength 3, agility 3, and armor 8. So literally just flat vanilla boring players. But, and this is why they were so dangerous, they only cost 50k or 60k, and they had access to general skills, strength skills, and mutation skills. So 11 of them was something like, I don't know, 800, 600 TV, 700 TV, and you could then start building block, claw, mighty blow, piling on nonsense. Good evening, Cheeky Jimmy. Yes, it was the strength access that took them over the edge. Acknowledged, wow. Cheeky Jimmy, not only were you acknowledged, you had a cheeky little nod in your direction as well. The nod of power. Yep. The nod of power took place. Do we want to do anything fun here? Can we do anything fun here? Should we do anything fun here? Oh, we won't be doing anything fun here. Because all we've got free now is the goat. Never mind. Oh, I should have all brought that over. Oh god, that's one of his players. Right, okay. Two blush rush with you, 2 dice with you. I think the 2 dice is better. Yeah. And then we'll bring you in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not throwing that 2 dice. I will probably take that. And then that's probably a lot. Nope. We'll just eat that. Don't care. Don't care enough. Oh dear. How is everything, Chris? Are you well? Want to go for some cheeky chicken? Awesome. Dizzy and Day Day might be popping round over the weekend. Play some board games, maybe. Who knows? Oh, what? I'll contact you. I'll have my people reach out to your people, and we'll try and liaise. Yes, pretty much. Yeah, you message Dizzy, and I'll find out what's going on. Eliphas, Slayer of Men. Dudums. Hello there.
Hello there.
And Cheeky Jimmy, I hadn't had that much spicy chicken, so shut up. Lunchy Trouser says, going for some chicken is a euphemism Andy wanted to go with all the way. Is there a double surf on the menu? I don't think so. Because I think what's going to happen is he's going to throw that one dirty 1D there and it's going to fuck up my angles. And we've got to blitz the ball again. So, no, I think not. Many skulls were rolled. Many skulls. Pushes. Many pushes were rolled. I don't like these dice, by the way. My opinion of the Game 2 dice is much the same as my opinion of Game 1 dice. They're a bit crap. But remember, I buy the dice so you don't have to. I have all of the dice. If there's any set of dice that you wish to see, let me know and I will pick them. And we will play a game. Better than the last set. Yeah, that still doesn't make them good though. Do appreciate the dice demos. Yeah, well I think like you guys support me a lot. Like a lot. So I feel as though it's just a tiny little thing that I can do to yeah, nod in appreciation. There isn't actually 2 dice on the ball now because what's happened here? Unless of course this is there we go. I think this is worth a reroll. Only just to see the same dice result again and again and again and again. Oh, for fuck's sake. These dice are awful. I think we need to re-roll that because to keep the pressure on in some meaningful manner. Okay, well done. And currently Blob is doing nothing. Bob the Blob, get involved. Oh, right, Jesus. Well done, Blob. That is why we call him Major Killjoy. And we won't follow that, so then he's free to roam around and cause mischief and mayhem next turn. Crystal the Squid says, when I follow the Andy Davo Elven Union Guide, which I thought was fantastic, and in fact is underappreciated, I need to watch again and possibly leave a comment to say how good it is. Yes. I feel as though I get too high TV and face a lot of guard mighty blow. My win rate fall, I'm supposed to slow down a bit and stay low TV with just a bunch of blodge. Yes, you are, Crystal Liquid, yeah. Could offer a redeemed download points for dice pick option. Tex-Mex, that's a great idea. Yes. I will set that up. TV management is a massive part of the ladder. Quick 30-second soundbite for you. If you are playing Blood Bowl 3 on the public matchmaking ladder, can I recommend that you spend a chunk of time understanding how the matchmaking algorithm works? And broadly, for those of you out there, you want to be using a lower team value team where possible. So spend your time bringing your TV down. That means not spending extra cash on 4th or 5th rerolls. That means not going to 13 plus players. then that means only taking skills that actually directly adds value onto your team. Things like block and guard are good. Things like thick skull is bad. You're welcome, Bibi Nut. You're welcome. Sergeant Oddity, holy moly. Thank you very much indeed. How's things? I've got a bit bored of this league, I have to admit. Looking forward to the next one. But skills to make you not the base team is so much of the fun. To a point, lame chicken, to a point. Think of it this way. You have a load of shots put up. Yeah, I know. I've been a little unmotivated recently. Fuck's sake. Okay, fine. We will not do it that way. So if I blitz here, then I can move and we can mark afterwards. Stay. That goes in there. Finally got you down, you dirty little so-and-so. You get to go and stand in there. If this is a POW, we get this guy back as free. If it's not a POW, oh, it is. Good. And if we fill this in, we could actually push you there, which would be really helpful. So we'll fill that in and we'll push this guy in here. That just adds yet more firepower to the problem. Means you can stand up. You can punch the guard and leave him playing with the strength 5. And suddenly, this is where dwarves are going to really struggle, because what we've managed to do here is take all of our big strong things and split his little team up, and the little team is just struggling like a little team. The big strong team is overpowering them. Sure, why not? Andy's top 2 value skills are block and guard, classic bash coach. For elves, Andy's top 2 value skills are block and dodge. And a little bit of sidestep, actually. If you look at my Dark Elf run with the 20 games of Dark Elves, I think with elves you have to add a little bit of punch because it's the ladder. So Sneaky Get Dirty Player is one elf that you absolutely have to own. And I think you want to tackle Mighty Blow. Fine. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no, that's one of my good ones. Did he regen? Hooray, Dudums, well done. He's not called Deadums, he's called Dudums. I know, Sarge, yes, yes. What's the under-overline for how long until the regen bug is fixed? They have stopped replying to me entirely, kind sir, pretty much. Like, there's basically no communication coming out of them now. So, no idea. I'm playing in a league. I'm playing with Wood Elves, Mighty Blow and Tackle on a War Dancer, or Wrestle Tackle. You probably want one of each, in all seriousness, Linus. Not a massive fan of giving away the surf. See where the ball goes. Oh. Okay. That's pretty tasty. That's not very tasty. So you're definitely just going to have to stand up. So are you. And we're going to end up eating. And if we follow here, we've now got spare everything. Push into there. Into there, into there. He's going to fend, but I'm going to run off. I'm going to run away. Going to make like a chicken and leg it. But how? So that's a 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go that way, right? That's going to not touch me. Yeah, we'll go that way. And now we can throw that with relative freedom because even if it goes wrong, we don't care. If we follow there, that makes everything worse for him. Turn. Yeah. And Muralad says, "Hi Andy, I'm thinking of trying Blood Bowl 3. I used to play Blood Bowl 2, and I lost interest when Blood Bowl 3 came out. I lost interest when Blood Bowl 3 came out, so poor. I will read it with punctuation. It's much better this way. Started watching you again last week or so, and I heard the wizard has changed to use enemy turn. Has anything else changed like that?" A lot of things have changed in the last year. A lot of things. So the game is markedly better than it was 12 months ago. We've got a reconnect feature. There is a ladder that works. We are going to get cross-platform play soon. That's only a couple of months away, allegedly. That's supposed to happen with season 4.
Christopher, it's ordinary
We
in the game. You monster.
have not got private leagues. That's a very complicated section all on its own. What else is in there? Well, you can spectate games now. Last month we had a season finals where some people got flown over to France to play in the season finals, and got flown over to France to spectate in the season finals. Other people got to play there. Like, the game's an absolute shed load better than it was. It doesn't crash now, which is nice. And if it does, there is a reconnect feature. We've got 4 teams more than we had when we released. Is that right? 3? No, 3 teams more than we released. So it's loads better, right? Equally, it was fucking terrible when it released. So of course it got loads better, because it couldn't possibly have not got better. So there's that. Lexicon, thank you very much indeed for the Prime. Yeah, look, the game's a load better. It's not by any stretch the finished final version of tabletop that you might want to see. It's not. So if you're looking for tabletop simulator of Blood Bowl 2020 rules, you are absolutely in the wrong place. If you are looking for a game that is a visually prettier version yeah, well, it's like Blood Bowl 2 but not finished, then this is that. What are we on? 6. Do I just bang this in? No. No, not with 1 reroll. Nah. Not with 1 reroll. What's he done? He's KO'd one and he's killed one, so we're down to 11. He's on no rerolls, but he's got a bench. I don't think we need to do anything here. Hey, Dimmy. It's shower time. I think I can smell a little bit of meat downstairs, Dimmy. Shower mode when? Oh, one of the other things about the ladder is now you will start in a skill pool that is probably relative to where you are. So if you're a new player, you'll start in bronze. And if you're not a new player, once you've got your way out of bronze and silver and whatever the next one is, gold, then you won't get put back there ever again. So there's that. No, Lord Bengo, it's been cooked downstairs. I think you misunderstand. Oh, you maybe didn't see the stream a couple of weeks ago. Not what you think it is.
Die.
You know what you think it is. Good evening, Miss Raffers. How are you? I think I just want to score. Because I don't think I'm going to do anything naughty. I think naughty is not on the table. Actually, hang on. One moment, everyone. Right, you go over there. You go over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, see, I can be touched. I can't be touched. There's minimal touching that can now happen. Fine. That's fine. I can go there. That's 3 dice. And then we can also probably, hopefully, maybe, yeah, smash the runner in the face. And the runner is the big gun here that we want to get rid of. And then to prevent touching, we'll just go and put the beast on that end turn. Crystal Liquid, I find this annoying because I've reached Platinum with my main and then want to try a new team I have never played before. I directly start against Platinum opponents. Well, look, Crystal, I sent them a vision of how they should have run the ladder, and apart from a polite nod and a tap on the top of the head, I don't see the ladder changing. Do you see the ladder changing? Oh, I don't. So, then... Cyanide do not seem open in any manner to any change or player-based feedback. Oh, the choice in online Blood Bowl truly random. Yes, Spartan. Yes, they are. Electric Vision says they listen to me. Do they really? They don't listen to me. Ooh, Dauntless. Into a 1-up. And he's fine, and then he's going to try and get his way out here because he doesn't think the blob is a good move. Well, listen, don't know if they act on it much. Oh, right, sorry. I don't care about whether they listen, I care about whether they do it. Sorry, I do mean specifically they don't change stuff based on me saying you should change this and then nothing changes. That's what I mean. Second touchdown with a big bloater today. Hooray! Maybe Tex-Mex, but I don't endorse or advertise it in that manner. Someone earlier today said, "Oh, I should have Blood Bowl 3." I said, "Only if you can get it on sale." No, I think it's worth a tenner. It depends a lot on how much you're going to play it. It's just not the finished game yet. That's all. It's just not finished yet. If and when it gets finished, that's a different kettle of fish, in my view, and that is important. If and when it's finished. Till then, it's not finished. I'm not recommending something that's not finished.
Typical.
Let's put the star player on the field. Right, we will be aiming to try and score with one of the bloaters, so that's BB Jock or Hyperbrain. I mean, I would score on the one that we had to replace, but ideally, we score on one of the two bloaters that's got 4 and 3 star player points as an ideal piece. We'll also finish the turn with 3Ds here, rather than start the turn with 3Ds. And we can also step you in for an actual 3D there. Let's play. Is the star player drunk? I don't know. Hey, caught it. And he got a fucking hell, he's got a free reroll. Right, our opponent has got a free reroll. Wowee. No blitz on you then. That'll give me 3Ds. And it also steps forward to some of the bloaters. Never mind. And then I want to try and present a united front at the front here, because I don't think he knows where we're going to go yet. I know where I want to attack, but I'm not telling him where I want to attack. Is Elven Union an okay replacement to practice Wood Elves in Blood Bowl 3? They're similar. Yeah, it's not going to hurt. They're slower. But they're alright. Yeah, Fumble's really good. Like, I know there's definitely a portion of people here, probably about 50% of you, who actively don't like Fumble from a viewing perspective. Because when I stream Blood Bowl 3, 200 people roughly watch. If I stream Fumble, roughly just over 100 people watch, right? So, and that's all the time. So there must be about half of you that actively don't like it. Which is fine. And I think as a viewing experience, Fumble is definitely harder on the eyes.
This is the dawning of the sea otter.
But Fumble is the finished product. Good evening, Darth Otter. Fumble gets a lot better the more you watch it, says Tom the Owl, but it's definitely acquired taste. Yeah, I think that's probably a very good way of describing it, actually. I play games while I hear you speak of food atrocities, says Dimmy. Don't know who Dimmy's talking about there. Not bad. Enjoying the YouTube content. Yeah, I'm kind of lucky. I honestly, I don't really know what drives it, but the YouTube has absolutely, definitely taken off over the last 12 months or so. And yeah, if this game goes on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much indeed for watching, because yeah, in all honesty, I have been very lucky with the volume of people that are watching on YouTube. And it snowballs. So the more people who watch on YouTube, the more people then watch the game of Blood Bowl, and then maybe more people who think, oh, I used to play that as a kid, or I'd like to play that, and then they come back and they play, and it self-replicates, self-fulfills. Let's go that way. The ball isn't entirely safe, but we will just bring it forward a little bit and just pop it over there. Okay. Oh, jeez. Nice. Well done, star player boy. Oh, and he's fucked. Wait, what? And he doesn't have regen? He doesn't have regen? Alright. Never mind. But yeah, anyone who sits and watches this on YouTube is generating a positive Blood Bowl vibe, and therefore you're helping the whole game get better. By watching it live on Twitch, you really help me and enable me to do more of this stuff. Watching the VOD on Twitch, not so much. Blood Bowl stars are balanced. Hello, Talker Media. So when should I watch the VODs, or should it be YouTube or Twitch? Probably not really allowed to say this, but yeah, definitely. My preference would be YouTube and Twitch, kind of like that, and then somewhere down, way off camera, Twitch VODs, way off camera. However, I think that Twitch VODs are sometimes easier to watch because you can go, oh, show me what happened yesterday, and you can just go and watch yesterday. Whereas YouTube, because I chop them up and put one game a day up, I think it's sometimes more tricky to track what's going on. So I get why people watch them. For sure, I understand what the deal is there. Yeah, and Orion, of the things that you've mentioned there, I agree with pretty much all of it. The only thing I would say that I'm probably not in a full agreement with is the 1.8K TV cap. I broadly don't have an issue with that. However, it's like the cherry on top of the nonsense cake. And yeah, and I don't like high TV Blood Bowl in any form. So, but equally 1.8K is still way high. Well, haven't we got a bit of a problem on our hands? I think the blitz is there to try and get him off the floor. It's also a slightly less armoured player. Yeah. Okay, so there's a nice big stun there. That's nice. Okay, you failed, so you're going to just get up. Never mind. And now we're not going to get 3 dice out of the blob. So there's no point in rushing with you. We'll just pull you back by 1. I don't think I can activate the blob now. Because a stupid blob here is terrible. Yeah, no activation. Leave blob alone. Is this game going towards something, or is it just streaming the game? What do you mean? This specific game, Crispy? Oh dear. Oh, back again. So we're currently playing, Crispy, we're currently playing on the ladder. Dazza, don't worry. We will be doing Nurgles for a while now. But to go back to... hello, Nyaga. To go back to the question raised, which is why are we doing this? Is it just for a lull, or is there actual point to it? The answer is there is indeed a point to this, and it's not for lulls. We're playing on the public ladder, and there will be at the end of the season the top broadly 50 or so coaches will be qualifying for a playoff, and that playoff then will take you through to the yearly grand final, and the yearly grand final potentially could have a £5,000 prize pool. Dollar, euro, something, 5,000 something prize pool. Yen. So yes, there is a point. 5,000 monetary units, says Tex, yes. No, not fucking dancing dinos, and don't you all stick dancing dinos in chat, you baskets. I actively hate all of you.
Hype 261 to 100. I can just see all the greedy Nando's executives sitting at home hoping Andy wins that $5,000.
Wouldn't we like it if Andy Davo won all $5,000? It would be a glorious moment in Blood Bowl history. Right, let's start with the easy safe stuff. What's that? It's a runner. Block here. Hopefully we roll a kapow. So blitz here. It's getting worse all the time. There's a pal. Which means we can punch here. Shit. And follow, and then we can punch here, and then we can walk through that gap no matter what. There we go. And by just being able to walk through that gap no matter what... oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do really, really, really want to put the ball on the strength 4. Really, really do. There we go. Done it. Look how many elves you now have in the top 100. I don't know. How many is it, Peneth? Is it a lot or is it not? It can't be many now. I wouldn't have thought. I would have suggested there's not many at all. Yeah, I would guess. Are you including Skaven in the elf column? In which case I might say 10. Hey there, Sporks fans. That one never gets old. Absolutely love it. Welcome, Spork. Thank you very much indeed for the raid. Why do elves suffer at high TV? Not because elves are the problem, but because at high TV, what happens is removal skills become more prevalent. Hey, Hancock. Thanks for the game earlier, by the way. And elves struggle with removal games. Yeah, I've if you send me a message on Discord, I'll send you the screenshot. But I played your brother, Hancock. Hencock. There's a clip of when Andy thought he was you and he was very nice about you. Don't fucking tell him. Oh, alright. Can't believe you told him. We promised we weren't going to tell him. Honestly. Blimey, he's thrown a lot of rerolls into this. Oh dear. Right. So, what have we got here? How do we dig our way out of this? First of all, we need to do that. Right, that gives me a player. What can we do with this player? Sith Trooper, thank you very much indeed for 6 months. You're a very kind person. Thank you. We're going to end up having to use the big guy, aren't we? The big chap is going to have to roll in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The big guy is not going to be rolling in then. Let's go there then. We'll have to blitz here, and we're going to have to just assume that we're not actually going to get a score out of this. And we are just going to have to defend the ball. Yep. We're going to have to just defend the ball. Leave that, and leave that. And leave that. You'll go. Cool. BB Jumbo, my word. 34 months, sir. Thank you very much indeed. I trust you're well. Thank you very much indeed for a legendary period of time. Thank you. And Orion says it's solvable. Oh. Blood Bowl. Yes, it absolutely is. But they're not interested in listening, so it's fine. I think you have to set a game limit every 20-ish games you're forced to redraft. The text, you can. The issue with infinite game forced redraft, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 redrafts, is that you enhance and exacerbate min-maxing even more than it is now. And I don't think that is very healthy. I think if you had redraft and it was 1 redraft max, so you can play 40 games, sure, redraft is fine. The fundamental problem with the ladder in its current form is the fact that you can play 4 bazillion games. That is the current major issue with it. And until that is addressed, doesn't matter what you do. What's the solution? What's my perfect ladder concept? Okay. So my solution to ladder is a multi-pronged approach. And inside those multi-prongs, wow. I'll show you. In fact, I'm going to link the document that I gave to them. Right, money where mouth is time. I'll show you what I sent to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. like to blitz that. I'd also like to block that. So we've now got the 2Ds on the runner. I think you do the 2Ds. Right, that's a safety move, so let's do that. Next is this. Okay, so we now know that the blitz needs to be freeing the blob. The blob needs to go and stand in here. There. Force one of the actions to be this. Damn it. Okay. We dig out the deck. Drive. Copy off. Share. Link. There you go. A load of people will pile into that presentation now. That presentation was what I gave to them. Headlines, if I'll let people read it, have a scan through, and then I'll pick out the headlines in my opponent's next turn. We just have to take them both down there. Actually, I think I don't want him. I think I take the POW because I think I want him to walk forwards, not providing an assist on this guy, and meaning that this guy's free. Why did a link pawn? What? No, I never. So, yeah, the headlines on this ladder are first six things. L games should matter. Concede penalties required. Now, bear in mind that's demonstrating that concede penalties weren't in when this was put when I published this with them. So that was a while. There should be some objective or goal in all the games. So we need to playoffs, is what I'm saying there. We actually got a playoff. So on slide 2, the second and third points have actually now been covered. Since this slide was created, the players should have playoffs should have official prize support. Yep, that's been done as well. That's the fourth main objective. The ladder should be attempting to find the best players. Yes, that's not been attempted and achieved. And qualification needs to be attempted at a finite. Qualification attempts need to be finite in length. So the games matter. Point 1 and point 6 are very heavily linked. So they're the first 6 kind of concepts. Whoops. After that, I then said the ladder structure would be redesigned using the structure that they've already implemented, the master down to bronze. I would redesign it slightly and have everyone fresh starting silver. So if they're bad at the game or they can go down to bronze. And then experienced coaches would start in gold. So there's less variance on where you start. And if you're someone who is not actually fresh but is starting out with a fresh team, you don't get immediately crushed by starting too high up. Right, let's go there. So we got 2Ds on the runner. He's got 2 turns to score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can get to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is 1 short as far as I can count. Poor him, short dwarf. And now he's definitely not scoring. There we go. We now know where the ball's gone. Unbelievable. Beast went silly. That's the end of my turn. There we go. Yeah, so the idea of the ladder structure is since I've been given the point that you've kind of got to use master down to bronze, right? And we're not just starting with a fresh piece of paper and a pen, which is what I would have actually liked to have done. Then using that structure, I think I would say, okay, let's play no more than 40-ish games, broad brushstrokes, 40-ish games. Start yourselves in gold and then rush yourself to master. And you just get into master rather than get to master and then play another 250 SR on top, right? No, you just get there, just. And therefore the masters players are the ones that they're actually masters. It's not an arbitrary name for a rank called, tin pot or kettle. Yeah, you've got to kettle rank. Well done. You'd also need to have a decent win rate to get there. Ladder structure is lamed out in summary, so that slide 5 covers that off. And then what would I do in a wider scope? So there's wider scope stuff, there's additional ladder improvements. I mean, this deck's fairly comprehensive in terms of what I would change and what I wouldn't change. And you could go, I don't know if it's in the deck or not, but one of the things that you could start tracking is people's ability with a particular race. So I think it's in the deck. I don't think I took it out, but I was suggesting that you start tracking people's win rates with particular teams over 100 games. Like in Blood Bowl 2, you had the bot, and that would give you an indicative idea of how good or bad people were with certain teams. And you could display that information to the coach, which would be interesting. Thanks, Linus. I'm glad you thought so. Other people less so. Nice. Pistaffa, thank you very much for 4 months. I think an idle penalty needs to be implemented so people stop putting the controller down and leaving to avoid a penalty. Yes, I think that's definitely true. It makes sense to split the noobs and experienced players. Yes, I think so. Pistaffa, thank you very much. Thank you. Miss Co, if you're still in the channel, welcome to the channel. Thank you for following. And also Crispy Ginger Purple. Thanks for the follow. Leonis, there's long conversations happen with me and Nacon about if only Cyanide could just possibly, just once, fucking tell people what they're doing, they'd get rid. We might be a lot happier. But the Cyanide MO of working on stuff is to say nothing about what they're possibly doing until it's definitely finished and they can definitely slap a timeline on it. Because what they think is going to happen is people are going to criticise them because you didn't deliver it on the 28th when you said you were going to. And don't ask people for an opinion about what they might like to see changed, because if you can't deliver it, you might get criticised. It's bonkers. They are what they are. You won't change them, and they're incredibly frustrating to deal with. And as you can tell from my tone, a year after talking to them, I'm generally done with them. Bongwater says, Ayo, what is this title? I don't know what the title is. What does it say? Oh, can you gurgle this? Gurgle, it rhymes with Nurgle. That's why. Have I left the VPs? No, but I'm not very far away from jumping ship. We've leveled a rotter up. Well, that gives me a dirty player, I suppose. Okay. What on earth's Killjoy doing all the way down there? Why are you not at the top, Killjoy? There we go. Right, so we need a rotter with dirty player. That's definitely something we need. General. Loads. Primary. Wait, what? Yes, you do. Oh, it's you. Okay. Oh, hang on. Right. You. Oh, you've not loaded again. Okay, never mind. Let's try again. Maybe this time I can click into the right player and it'll level all the information on the player. There we go. Mild frustration with the UI there. So you're going to level up and turn into a ball carrier. We've got our first proper killer, cooking. Probably take tackle on you, BB Nut, and then I'll probably turn you into a frenzy wrestle juggernaut kind of like, well, frenzy juggernaut kind of player. Taking block on these two. Probably going to save for block here, and then we're going to take sneaky get there, and that's actually everybody. That's 12 players, and we're 1355. Cool. And that was game 5, 6, 7, 8. Game 8. Hooray! Game 8. You want a frenzy? Never. Oh, yes. And then we can go to customization, dice, and select third of the 3, which is Oakwood dice set. That's the one we haven't seen yet today. And we'll play one more.